Okay, so for today's stretch routine, what we're going to do, we're going to be working into the glute muscles. All right, so we just want to warm this sort of pelvic area up to begin with. So we'll just start with some windscreen wipers from a seated position. So just getting the femur bone, so the upper thigh bone, rotating inside the hip joint, getting some blood flow, some warmth in there. And then we're going to move into a bridge. Okay, so we're going to have our heels close to our bum, and we're going to bridge, squeeze our butt, get some activation through the hips up. So knee, top of the hip, top of the shoulder, straight line, drop down, and we'll just go for 10 repetitions with a good glute squeeze at the top of every rep. Really activating, getting that full hip extension at the top. So just warming those muscles. Often once we sort of warm them, even sometimes when you fatigue them a little bit, it can be easier to get a good stretch, a good deep stretch into those areas. So we've got 2 more reps. Up, down, 1 more, up, down. Okay, that's good. So we're going to use a wall to begin with. So I want you to position yourself pretty close to the wall. Now you're going to get your distance right for this one. So I want foot on the wall. If you're too close, it'll be too intense. If you're too far away, you won't feel anything. So we're going to cross the ankle just a little bit lower than the knee here. And so right now I don't feel anything. So I need to position myself a bit closer in. And then right there is a good stretch for me. If I find that my bum's coming off the floor, then I'm probably too close to the wall, and I might need to just wiggle back a little bit. So try and find the exact right distance from the wall for you. Heel, knee at the same height, and that means essentially just pushing the ankle towards our chest. Stretch through this one side, and then we'll release, change legs, and then do the same. So make sure you have the side of the ankle attached there. If you need to change, if this side feels a little bit looser. So I'm going to sit into it. I like to flex the ankle back and just hold that position until I can feel a nice stretch through the glute. And then I'll switch again, lift the hips up, switch, drop my hips down. So I want to have my spine parallel to the floor. Okay, so my bum's on the floor, my head's on the floor, toes flex back, nice stretch into the butt area. And switch again, lift the hips up, swap sides, drop into it, nice stretch. Sometimes opening that knee out a little bit can help to increase the stretch. You can gently play with the pushing the knee inwards. Just be gentle, don't overdo it. Especially if you feel pressure in the knee, definitely don't do that. Switch again. And switch again one more time. Drop down, hold. Okay. And then we're going to move off the wall. And then this time we're going to go just seated up. We're going to take, so both legs straight, bend my knee, step it to the outside of the knee, of the other leg, hug that knee. So if it's my right knee, my left arm wraps around, hugs it to my opposite side chest. Nice long spine. So again, looking for that stretch for the glute area. I can look around the corner, release, switch the legs, bend the other one up, step it to the outside, reach around with the opposite arm, hug it in. Nice stretch. And then again, switch legs, take it up, hug it, Nice and tight in, nice long standard spine. Release, switch legs, other side. Nice tall spine. Always look for that stretch. If you feel that you're not feeling it, you might need to tip your pelvis forward, sit up a bit taller, hug it in tighter till you can feel that stretch. We'll go one more time each side. Nice and tall. And then switch it. Nice and tall. All right, and release. So our final stretch that we're going to do, we're going to be in a pigeon pose, it's called. So you can use, for something, this might be a little bit uncomfortable. So use as many pillows, cushions as you need to bolster yourself into a comfortable position, because we're just going to do a little bit of a longer hold on this one. Okay, so what you want to do is we're going to take one leg back. One leg is going to have the knee in line with the chest. The heel is going to be in line with my opposite hip. So I can place this under my glute, but do it the other way to keep my hip raised up a bit if I'm a bit tight. So that's going to be less intense. And then we're just going to get ourselves into a nice position where we can feel a nice stretch into the glute. We're using gravity, so we're using our body weight. Now you might be up here. You might be able to go to your elbows. You might be able to go all the way down to your head, whatever feels comfortable. You might even like to build up a few pillows here and put them under your chest. So you need to pause the video, go and find yourself some props, and then come back and repeat this. And we're just going to hold this one position. Okay, so I want you to lengthen, straighten the back leg out, keep your hips both square to the floor, and just breathe. So when you breathe in, nice deep diaphragmatic breath, and then as you exhale, I want you to release and try and just sink deeper into the stretch if that range is available to you. Okay, so we're just going to go a few deep breaths. Final deep breath. And then we'll gently come out of it, lean away from that foot that's across your body, swing the other leg around, and then we're going to reposition, and we're going to do it on the opposite side. Okay, so I'm going to take my knee to the shoulder, chest on one side, my foot to the other side, okay, across my body, and then I'll use my bolster, my pillow under my butt to prop it up a little bit. Keep my hips square to the ground. I'm going to lower all the way down because that feels comfortable for me, but if it's up here for you, that's fine. Wherever you feel the stretch, okay? Never feel like you have to copy someone else's exact body position. We're all a bit different. You might have to be a little bit higher on one glute compared to the other side because you might be a bit tighter on one side. All right, and we're going to sink down for some nice deep breaths as well on this one. Okay, so make sure as we exhale, we try and relax everything. Try and sink deeper into the stretch. If it's not feeling exactly right, you might need to lift that foot a touch higher, a touch lower. Just play with the angles slightly so that it feels like it's giving you a nice, deep, relaxing stretch. And then we'll slowly come out of it. We'll give our legs a little bit of a windscreen wiper again, just to get everything moving. And then once you get a chance to get up to your feet, just have a little feel how the glutes feel. They feel a little bit looser. If those hips are moving freer, hopefully they are.